Hi. Just some K-pop predictions for 2021. I don't know where y'all got that from, but those girls ain't gonna flop. They're an SM group. They already had a fanbase when their teasers were revealed. And their fandom is huge. Even though the only content that they gave were some Black Mamba performances and TikToks. Plus the girlies have been breaking records. So nah. They ain't gonna flop. Red Velvet are still gonna be active. aespa got literally no promotion when Black Mamba came out. So I'm sure that they ain't gonna be their main focus group. For the moment the group that SM are into is NCT. But if we talk about girl groups, I'm positive that Red Velvet will still be SM priority. SM made Seulgi. Yeri had her own YouTube channel, and I think that Joy made OST plus a collab? Just to not let Red Velvet inactive for 1 year because they're one of their biggest money makers. And now Wendy came back. A lot of y'all forget that Red Velvet were on hiatus because of the Wendy situation and not because aespa were about to debut. I personally don't really find that logical for YG to debut a new girl group. Blackpink are just starting to be really into their musical career. Treasure debuted this year. And they have Somi, and I heard that G-Dragon or Big Bang are gonna come back. A new rookie girl group to debut would be dumb. They're just starting to manage equally their groups. It shouldn't even be a prediction, but y'all have too many hopes. Y'all really think IZ*ONE ain't gonna disband because they're successful? IOI were successful and were competing with big groups, and at the end what happened to them? They disbanded. And the same happened to 101. So IZ*ONE ain't gonna be the exception of the Produce series. Those girls already got the chance to not disband when the Produce rigged news appeared, so I don't really think that the general public would like them having another chance to not disband. Plus those girls are all so successful. Their agencies must be counting the days until IZ*ONE contract end just to use their success. I don't really know why, but I have the feeling that her solo is either gonna be at the end of the year or that Lisa's solo is gonna come out first. I just don't really have high hopes in this agency. I don't know what to say. I just can feel it. It's either we have a full album or it's either we're gonna get crumbs like in 2020. And for the concept, I just hope we gonna have a 90s old school theme and a sound like the song Love Again. And this song was, by the way, the best song of the Reload album. Because I got robbed from that old school concept. Or a less dark concept. Or please, I just want a song like My First and Last Again, because the instrumental, the rap and the vocals were everything. Sadly, So What gave them their first win, and why not look like So What Little Sister? Even though I love Why Not, all of their songs before the Lee Soo-man era are way better in my opinion. At this point I just want Big Hit to buy BBC. And it's the only time that y'all will hear me say those kind of sentences. Because flash news. Big Hit and P Nation ain't here to recollect your mismanaged groups. But anyway. Lee Soo-man is gonna ruin Loona. That Cherry Bomb cover was the best but worst thing that happened to Loona. Lee Soo-man is gonna pull up a Infinite 2.0 to Loona. Basically Infinite were huge in Korea at a time, competing with big three groups, and then SM brought their company and sabotaged them and their popularity decreased. So Mr. Lee Soo-man need to let Loona go. Plus I don't want the Loonaverse to be destroyed. I've seen a lot of predictions saying that they're gonna announce some dating news. But I don't think so. When you're the biggest boy group right now and knowing how K-pop fans react, I think it's better to keep the privacy of your partners. And the group have lately been harassed by sassing, so I'm even more sure that nothing is gonna come out. And to be honest, I don't even think that they are dating someone with how busy they look. Again, I've seen a lot of people predicting that TWICE are gonna go on a long break and that JYP is gonna overwork itzy. Since JYP lost GOT7, I think that the agency is still gonna give to TWICE the same comeback schedule that they had. them releasing minimum 2 Korean comebacks following by 2 Japanese one. JYP basically lost the Thailandese market, a part of the Chinese one and a chance to get into the American one since Jackson is known by locals. I don't really think that they would slow down their group's activities. Stray Kids are already overworking themselves. Niziu are really famous in Japan and JYP forgot about Boy Story so they ain't gonna use them. I can really see itzy having 3 comebacks to add more money to the agency. Since in 2019 Han Chowon and Lee Joo-hyun signed an artist contract with Cube, I guess that they're gonna debut soon. People were also saying that Cube were about to debut a boy group and a girl group in the next 2 years. I can see either the girl group debuting this year or some trailer for the girl group at the end or at the middle of the year to make them debut in 2022. Cube have for now 2 groups active. Pentagon and G-Idol. Those 2 groups aren't dying because they're self-produced and Cube finally decided to promote Pentagon. I'm not counting CLC because this agency already showed us that they don't care about them. And TOB lost a member and some are in the military. So I can see them debuting a new group. And I hope that the girls group is gonna come out first since I really want to see Lee Joo-hyun debut.